Greetings to you guys on this eclipse today, or tonight, I should say. And I'm gonna do the Hades moon for what is it? For April. So the Hades moon for April, especially midway through the month, is think of April as like rising levels of intensity that will culminate mid-month when Mercury and Venus go direct, but at the same time, there will be a full moon in Libra slowly after which um, Pluto will oppose Mars and square the Scorpio moon. So this is varying degrees of intensity from about, you'll feel it early on, probably April 11th, 10th. And I spoke a little about this particular full moon in the recent Lightning Thrice with Richard and Gary. But there's more. There's more to add to it. And I'll do another full moon video as we arrive closer. This is not a full moon video. This is on the Pluto moon aspects for the month. And I call this my Hades moon. So it's just a quick update for you guys when to watch out for the specific dates for when Pluto and the moon will be in intense aspect. Now, for those who don't know, the moon passing through Pluto creates a emotional rebirth. And so there's a lot of volatility around this aspect. It's every couple weeks it usually hits. So about four times a month, 4 or 5 times a month. And I did not do the last one. I wonder if there is a last one closer to the end of the month. So I'm going to take a quick peek. So it looks like, well, we'll start with this is tomorrow actually. So today's the 29th. So today's the eclipse in Aries, 8 degrees. So this is at about tomorrow, Sunday, um, March 30th. Pluto will square the Taurus moon. So tomorrow there'll be some emotional aftershocks from this Aries eclipse. And then in a couple of days on the 5th, Pluto will oppose the Leo moon. And then on the 12th, right before the full moon in Libra, Pluto will oppose Mars and square the Scorpio moon just after the full moon. So it being a full moon in Libra means relationships. It means the ending of relationships. It means the culmination of intensity in relationships. Some are feeling it already with the Venus retrograde. Um, and Scorpio moon is not a good time for the opposite sexes to communicate. So it won't even be over when it's over, if that makes sense. It's gonna linger on this kind of feeling, this kind of intensity as relationships meet ends. And then on April 20th, Pluto will oppose Mars as Pluto conjuncts. Wait, let me be clear here. No, yeah, conjuncts the Aquarius moon. It'll be Pluto and Moon together opposing Mars, as Mars will enter Leo about mid-month, creating a new cycle of intensity for the next 2 months. As every time Pluto hits Mars, there will be great impact. So this is creating some levels of intensifying, possibly warlike aspects. For us, it'll be an exercise of our will. those of us with soul will utilize it as powerful will and resetting ourselves to new patterns. And let's see, I was gonna look for it, see if there's one for the end of the month. After it, Pluto would oppose Aquarius moon, the next fixed moon we would have would be Taurus moon for the next month. So Taurus moon would be coming up near the end of the month. I'm just gonna see when. So on the 26th. So Pluto will again, I'm just gonna put this in here. Pluto will again square the Taurus moon at the end of the month. This first square to the Taurus moon is prior to April beginning, but I thought I'd add it since we're today still in March. As always, there's solvents for these type of energies. Do your best to direct your energy within. The editors are doing their best to overexcite you, get you stimulated, and feeding their agendas and feeding them your energy. But it's really a time for you to sit with yourself and feel what you have to feel so that you can be present when you interact with others in a gentle manner, knowing your yeses and knowing your nos, and being able to be light and have fun as well and utilize that energy for, fun intensity like black metal concerts and dancing. What else is there? And I think that's it. Hopefully, this is helpful to you guys. If I hadn't said so enough, it feels like I'm saying the same thing every month. However, this recent month, March, it was chaotic for many, for all of us. I got many, many messages this month, just levels of intensity reaching new highs. It was as if many were just subjected to the depths of their own personal hellish, either addictions or um, just bad habits of the past coming up to be reassessed and let go of. And that's what it is. So do your best to be gentle to yourself primarily and to others. This month will be heating up as it continues to May. And in May, we'll still have the Pluto Mars aspects, as well as Saturn conjuncting the Aries vanishing point very soon. Right now, things are either clear, very clear in that Aries part of your chart, or they're very confused. So, in order to see clearly, do your best to take time out to feel what you need to feel so you're not distorted by emotional content in your life, and so that you can work through such challenges that ultimately belong to the past and remember yourself back together. The best to you all this month.